Oh, guys, can you hear me? Let's see. What do we got? All right, thanks, Pug. Oh, shoot. Grayson. Is that a new Twitch account? Loud and clear. All right, what about from over here? All right, so same account. I didn't know you can change the name like that. Oh, every 60 days. Does that change your login as well? With this glove for now. All right, so what we got here, I've already prepared a majority of the ingredients. We're making something called okonomiyaki, and okonomiyaki it translates to like something along the lines of have it your way or like as you like it. So basically, it's a Japanese pancake, but we're gonna do a mixture between the two styles, the Hiroshima and I forgot the other one. If you know what the other one is, just let me know. But we're gonna need to start by chopping up some of the cabbage first. So I try to prepare as much as I can, but like leave something so that you guys can actually check it out and see what I'm doing. Um, I am an amateur chef, so if you see that like I'm messing up a lot, um, well, it's because I'm an amateur. But right now we just need to shred a whole bunch of cabbage. I'm not gonna make that much because I'm gonna try to stick to making it with one serving only. Have it your way. Might be enough for one patty. So it's a Japanese pancake, but the cabbage base. So what I got is this here. Yeah, right there. So it's just pre-made dough, and flour rather. I'm not going to make it from scratch because I don't really got a water bottle. So if it's looking like this, a little bit too thick. You need a little bit more water. I don't really know the exact measurements, but I eyeball a lot of this stuff. So this here is all right. Oh, let's see some cooking music. What do you guys want? Huh? Give me a suggestion. You know what? Put on some like lo-fi or something. Animal Crossing theme music. Sure. I don't know which one's good. How's that? So I got the batter. It's about the right consistency. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna throw in all the cabbage that I had. Chopped up earlier. Sort of just mix that in. You want to make sure each of it's like covered up pretty nicely. So I went ahead and turned this on here. I got a little bit of oil because the non-stick portion of this is not great. Double feedback. I think it's because my mic is picking it up. How bad is it? Is it good now? Quite hot. I got some green onions as well. I'm just gonna throw that in there. And pretty much you can make this however you want it. It is pretty much just the base, the cabbage pancake base. You can put bacon on it, some people put shrimp on it. Pretty much however you want. We're gonna do a different variety though. You guys are gonna see that in a little bit. It involves spicy pork belly. Noticeable but not too annoying. Oh, thanks for the follow, whoever just did that. So, up to a little bit higher than 250. So, the reason why it requires a lot of preparation, because, I mean, it's a very easy meal. Pretty much just have to assemble it. But once I start cooking this, I also need to grill pork, which I want to do that after I get the base, because there's a whole bunch of marinades. It's basically a Korean style okonomiyaki. There's yeah, I'll let you guys. So the marinade there, it's gonna cause the pan to stick. So I don't want that to happen until after. So I haven't tried making it with this meat yet. It's a little bit thick. So I don't know how fast I'm gonna have to cook it, but I might need to set this aside in order to assemble it. Normally I would use bacon. Bacon is a lot easier. Right. Set this up. Alright. So try to get that as close to a pancake. Set all this aside. Not for now, at least. I might need this work later. So we're just gonna let this cook. Get that go around a little bit. The rest of that. So I'm not going to like nuke this quite yet. I'm just gonna let this sit for a while so it can cook through the batter a little bit. But in the meantime, there's a couple of other things that I need to. Egg. Egg. All right. Make sure whenever you are cracking an egg into something, because I used to do this all the time. I would just crack it right into like instant ramen or crack it right into the pan. But that's a gamble because when we had fresh eggs, oops, Sometimes they didn't sort out properly. Let's see, this one here, the yolk's cracked, but I don't see like anything wrong with it. I mean, it looks fine, I think. Yeah, there's no smell or anything to it. So what I need to do is, what you want to do is crack the egg into a bowl first. Because one time I was making instant ramen and I cracked that egg right into my ramen, freaking fetus came out. So I'm trying to separate the egg right now. But it's alright, it's all gonna get mixed up in the end anyway. So you want it to make like a flat sheet. The non-stick on this isn't that great, as you can see. I might want more eggs actually. I don't know if this is gonna cut it. Meantime, let's check under. It's like getting solid, but it's not crispy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually take this. On top of here. And once we flip it, the rest of it's gonna cook on the bottom. Take all the egg, put it on. Alright, now that the egg is on here though, you turn up to about 3 fundo. All of this is set. So it's like it's starting to slide around, which means that it's not gripping the bottom anymore. Which is good. And so I want mine to be a little bit charred on the bottom. I want to see that crispy. So this here, normally you'd use soba noodles or spaghetti noodles, I guess. But I just straight up use raw. Get some of that oil under there. In fact, I'll probably here. Let me slide this over here, so I can use the residual oil from the noodles. I mean, the pan for the noodles. Let me see. I might need to turn the heat up a little bit. I want to see if I can start cooking the meat actually on this side. I'll be right back. Alright. So I'm gonna try to start cooking this. Here's a fatty piece. Man, it smells good. Let's check over here. Alright, this here is about ready to flip. But I screwed up because now I don't really have that much space to work with. Let's see. I could just try flipping it in place. Scooch over. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. So the rest of that egg's gonna cook on the bottom along with the rest of the batter. Good. Alright. I'm not gonna use all the meat though. I'm probably gonna use at most 4 pieces. But earlier I already boiled the noodles, so I don't have to worry about that cooking. What I'm looking for is just to make sure that it's brown, because I like some crispy noodles. Use all the meat? That's a lot of freaking meat, dude. I mean, I'm probably gonna end up cooking it regardless. I don't know though. I don't like the way it layers up. Alright, in the meantime, how's the music? Can you guys still hear it? It's called Okonomiyaki. The meat that you see, I forgot there's a Korean word for it, but it's spicy pork belly. I want this stuff to be crispy though. Like the pork cooks fast, but you want it crispy. Which makes me worry about this. Alright. This is pretty much ready. So what you're going to want to try to do, the noodles are probably not going to come out the way I wanted it to. I'm hoping it's like one patty. You put the noodles here. Yeah. Put this on top. Egg and all. Make sure, we're gonna wait till this gets crispy first. There we go. See that? That one's a little bit black. Pork belly is like the only meat I would eat well done. I mean beyond well done. Alright, so while that's cooking, we're going to start plating up the rest of the okonomiyaki. So I said it was going to be Korean style, right? So that means I also got a little bit of kimchi for it. Pretty much you can put anything. Some people put corn. You can put goldfish or hot Cheetos on there if you wanted to as well. Not quite ready yet. I want it to be like crispy. This one's not quite ready yet either. Alright, so I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Would kimchi be better to go Put the meat on top of the kimchi or the kimchi on top of the meat? Rest of those back. Let me know before I come back. So, kimchi on top of meat or meat on top of kimchi? It doesn't matter. All right. There you go. I'm gonna try to lay like the curly meat facing downwards, so that the weight of the rest of it will like cause it to like not curl up so much. Oops. And nuke these. Side dish that hoe. Alright. This is gonna be a lot of food. Especially for me. Alright, so go ahead and turn this off. Hot. A bit. Alright, give me 1 second. Let me move the camera to a better. Let me see. It's a little bit closer so you guys can see. Because I know that this part touched some of the tongs and stuff. You're gonna want to disinfect a little bit. Not tongue, spatula. Get another fork actually. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna all of this. The kitchen. Alright, so let's get some kimchi on. I'm gonna like layer the kimchi on the side a bit. Of course, I'm gonna put the smaller active scraps in the middle. But whenever we start layering the needle flakes, we're not gonna be able to see this. That's why you want a little side pieces. Cool. So bonito flakes, classic okonomiyaki. You always have to have it. Hot enough, you'll see it waving a little bit in the air. because of the heat. And I'm lazy, so I just got this grilled seaweed. Not grilled, fried. What would you call this? Basically, these are the ones that are meant for snacks. I've got like maybe 3 sheets or so. Like crush it over. Right, and that stuff is like super oily, so I'm gonna need to go wash my hands before I do the rest. All right, so here's a close up so far. All right, but it's not done yet. You're gonna need okonomiyaki sauce. So I just made my own. Um, you can buy it pre-made, but basically it's 2 parts Worcestershire sauce. Um, Basically it's ketchup, Worcestershire, sugar, and soy sauce. Circles. That's not gonna be a nozzle. The sauce and the bonito flakes is where you get most of. So you need to have a good. But I think the issue that I've had with past okonomiyakis is that it gets kind of tiring, because the kimchi is gonna like cut into that a little bit. So this here, I didn't have Japanese mayo, ran out, so you're just gonna use typical mayo. Some people just skip the mayo altogether. All right, that's about right. Here you go, final product. Give me a second. I'll be back to eat it. You were right. The mic was muted earlier whenever I switched it to the other screen. Mic's also kind of far away. Me personally, I could do without the noodles. This is a lot easier with a fork. Yeah. I'm just gonna jack the mic volume up a bit. For sauce, my dude. Over there just staring at. And these things are filling. I'm about done with half of it, but because pancake is so dense, it'll be full all day. Whole thing. Right, but I'm gonna go ahead and leave it at that. Thank you for joining me. If you guys are there, um, it's not a very difficult thing to make at all. It's just assembling it, really. The pancake and the cabbage are really the only thing that you have to grill. The rest of it, you sort of just do it in the same pan if you, or you might need two pans if you're gonna do it with bacon and eggs. I personally like the bacon and egg variation. But yeah, we're gonna leave it at that. Thank you for joining.